Hello to iHouse residents, alumni, staff, and guests. I hope you are enjoying the very first Sunday supper of the year. And to fellow iHouse residents, I was in your position last year when I first learned about Davis Projects for Peace, and I hope this video will provide you with some ideas for your very own proposal. First of all, my name is Amy Liu. I graduated from Berkeley this past May as a political science major. I grew up in Tokyo, Japan as a foreigner, so I was always concerned with its immigration issue, especially about the lack of attention on Japan's very own refugee problem. There are thousands of asylum seekers in Japan, but the government has a very conservative interpretation of refugee convention. The process takes over several years. The recognition percentage is less than 1%, and some are even placed in detention centers. The issue is much more complex, but in this project, I wanted to provide the asylum seekers with an opportunity to work together, organize events, and build a sense of community. The goal of my project was to build a community with asylum seekers in Japan through participatory workshops, and these workshops, for my case, took a form of cooking lessons. Participants in this cooking lessons would learn about Japan's history of immigration by cooking ethnic cuisines together. I organized two workshops, one taught by Burmese refugee and another taught by Kurdish refugee from Turkey. The participants were mostly native Japanese people and included city planners, designers, social entrepreneurs, artists, consultants, and homemakers. They learned directly about different cultures, but also indirectly about the rather sensitive refugee issue in Japan. So by creating an activity that enhances interaction and collaboration, I was able to, I believe, emphasize more on the possibility and positivity of diversity that comes from immigration. Most of the other socially engaged events focus more on policy studies without activities that actually bind people and build communities. So from the feedback of participants, I believe the workshop was a fun and unique way of tackling this issue. Some learned for the first time about the refugee issue. Some designers and city planners became interested in creating public spaces and programs where people from different backgrounds can interact and learn from each other. Some wanted to explore more about Japan's diversity, while others even visited Myanmar. For the teachers, it became an opportunity for them to engage with people and interact with native Japanese people. And I cannot judge, but I do feel as if there was an increase of a sense of belonging on both parts, actually. I learned that these kind of projects takes more than conventional sense of responsibility, but more about taking ownership of your vision, responsible for all potential failures, problems, and negative impact that your interventions may have on the community and society at large. I highly recommend each and every one of you to try to think about things that you can do and submit a proposal and see where it takes you. So good luck!